Good day, everyone. It's Oranje coming at you with the New York Times games and custom connections for Sunday, April 6th. I have a couple of things I want to talk about, but let's get through Wordle first, and in between Wordle and then connections, I'll do my little diatribe or little spiel. Okay, so our starting word today is G's, and that's courtesy of CaliAsian from the Wheel of Words. So let's pop it in and see what we get. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. Alright, so G's, which is not a great starting word, gets us absolutely nothing. Alright, well, that's okay. Well, I think we should get some common letters in there perhaps. I usually like to go with smart, but I don't think that's the way to go today. I think I need to try these vowels. So audio is the word that doesn't involve the E and has all the vowels, so I'm just going to go for that. Audio into. Nope, but we have A and I out of position. It's likely just those two. I doubt there's a Y at the end. It could be a word like dairy, but there's no D. Fairy would be an option, but I don't know. Let's put the I second and A fourth. I think that's probably a good structure. Viral comes to mind, vital. Yeah. Maybe an S in there at some point. Let's see what this looks like. Is there a way to get an S in here? I can make a plural, I guess. Pitas. Might as well go for something that would actually be an answer. I like vital or viral. Yeah, let's go for vital. I think that's the way to go. Vital in 3. No, but we do have a V and I locked in, and A and L are not. Is this Villa? Okay, I think it's Villa. Villa in 4. Okay, good. All right, that could have been a trap. That could have been bad. Lucky I guessed the V. Okay, very good. The 4s are back within one of the 3s now, so that's okay. All right, let's do the Wheel of Word stuff here, and then we'll talk about what we need to talk about. Okay, so let me just bring this over here for a second. We did add 3 new words to the wheel. There we go. All right, so we added added from CaliAsian, Zippy from CaliAsian, and Kudzo from Randy M. So that's what we have. All right, let's spin the wheel, see what we get for tomorrow's starting word. And if you're interested in adding a word to the wheel, just send it through in a comment, and I'll find it and add it to the wheel for tomorrow's video. So we're looking at Trump from Cheeks McGee. All right, well, I'm not sure if this refers to a Trump card or the U.S. president, but very topical to have Trump as a starting word. So there we go. So we'll take that off the wheel and go back to our main screen. And put down here probably at the bottom, or maybe up here, starting word for tomorrow is Trump. So join me to start with Trump if you'd like, and if not, just come and see how it works out for tomorrow's solve, okay? All right, let's do our chat here. Let me just go full screen. All right, so a few things have come to mind and come to fruition today based on the comment section. First of all, I'm noticing that people are demanding answers from people when they're talking to them in the comments. I'm perfectly okay if someone comes in and just leaves a comment and then pieces off for the rest of the day. You're under no obligation to answer anyone's questions to you. If you just simply want to watch the video, maybe leave your results in a comment, and like I said, don't show up the rest of the day and don't respond to any responses to your comment. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I realize everyone has a busy life. Everyone has things they need to do. The main thing is to live your IRL life, your in real life, instead of, discussing things in the comments section. on that same topic, if you do want to respond to other people's comments, you're under no obligation to tell them about, you know, your health concerns, or if you have migraines that day, or headaches, or you're aching, or you're in pain. That's your personal information. We appreciate having you on the channel, and you know, that's how it should be. I've always said keep it civil. I don't want anybody that's been on the channel for a long time to take advantage of newer people on the channel, to make them feel like they're lesser than, things of that nature. So that's my 2 cents on it. You know, if it comes, I have a very busy life as well. I can't be babysitting the comments section. For example, today I'm recording this at 9:20 at night. I didn't look at the comment section and really read the comments all day. I mean, I saw comments and saw results and gave a heart and a thumbs up, but you know, I hadn't done it since maybe 2 p.m. until 8:30 at night, or 8 o'clock, whatever time it was, and a lot transpired in that time. So you know, we're all adults here as far as I know. Let's keep it civil and try and have a good time, and that's how I want to leave it, okay? Otherwise, I can't be, like I said, I can't be babysitting the comment section all day. If it comes to the point where I have to shut off comments, which would be absolutely ridiculous, I have to do that on a channel full of adults. But if I have to do that, then I will. I mean, that's essentially what it comes down to. Which leads me to the other topic here. I play a lot of different games. And I noticed on Feel Good Kenny's channel, he said he's not a robot, and if he wants to discuss something at length, for example 2 or 3 minutes before he starts his video, then he'll do so. But there seems to be this pressure across YouTube for creators to just get into the game. You know, some people like to do the bots and things after they're solved, but we are human beings after all. If we want to discuss something on our mind, such as what I'm doing right now, then we want to feel able to do so. Otherwise, we're just, you know, playing the games and content machines, and that's how people view us. I don't typically go on long rants and diatribes and you know, speeches of this nature, but you know, if I want to talk about something for a couple of minutes before I get into the video or into the puzzles, I want to be able to do so, and not be like, oh, this guy's so boring, what's he talking about, right? Otherwise, you know, I spend 2 to 3 hours on this every day, on top of all the other stuff I have to do with, and it's honestly, there will be less stuff coming up for me over the summer as I get busier with other things. But you know, if it comes to the point where I have to just do a couple shorts and do these games as shorts and release them as that, it's going to completely wipe out our community, because it's going to be just individual games, and there's going to be, you know, just that, and you might like this game, somebody else might like this game. It's going to be rough. I mean, I like to keep everything together. It keeps it easier for me, but that's might be what it has to come down to, if we start getting these toxic comment sections, okay? All right, I think that's all I have to say about that, other than the fact that I'm still getting comments about why am I looking over to my other screen during the game. It's because I'm recording on the other screen with OBS, so I want to make sure that my webcam doesn't overlap with you know, the graphics of the games. Doing multiple games as a long continuous stream of games, sometimes that's not the case. Other creators do one game, of course they have it all framed up before they push record, and that's the end of it. But you know, I do 10 other games in my other video back to back to back, and I want to make sure everything's lined up nicely, so that's why I look over sometimes. And this game, or this video in particular, has 4 different games, so that's why I look over sometimes as well, okay? Alright, I think that's all I have to say. If you watch this, I thank you very much, and let's try and be civil, as has been my mantra the whole time I've had this channel, okay? Alright, connections, let's get into it. Alright, April 6th, 36-day streak, here we go, puzzle 665. Well, let's switch over to, there we go, okay. So we have trash, pizza, cable, remote, cool, water, hip, resistance, current, Spike Lee, dovetail, gas, reserved, voltage, distant, and charge. Okay. Spike Lee is interesting. Spike Lee is a film director. He goes to a lot of New York Knicks games, I think. But I don't see anything about basketball or even New York, for that matter, on here. I think we have had a topic before this. So I think in the US, trash is a utility. Same with cable, gas, and what's the other one? Trash, cable, water, and gas. Okay. So I feel good about that, but not that good. Spike Lee. A remote. You can be remote. You can be reserved. You can be cool. Cool, reserved, remote, maybe distant. I don't know. I don't feel good about that. Hip. Is this hip like you're cool, you're hip? You're cool, you're hip. But I think we've already established cool goes with the other one there. So hip joint, I suppose. Oh, Spike Lee's movies are called Spike Lee joints. So this might be joints. A pizza joint. Yeah, a pizza restaurant's called a pizza joint. And I think the only one I haven't talked about, well, no. So resistance, current, charge, and voltage is like electrical stuff. So dovetail. I think dovetail is a joint as well. A type of connection between two different pieces of things. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and guess this is probably blank joint. Yeah, it makes sense. Yes, okay, very good. All right. So I think if you're cool, you're reserved, you're distant, and you're remote, it means that you're sort of like not connected, you're quiet, you're maybe an introvert. Some people may consider you to be rude because you don't, you're not a sociable person, I suppose. Aloof comes to mind. That's a word that they like to use in the full-size crossword a lot. So I'm going to say aloof, just to be fancy. Aloof, yellow, okay. All right, okay. So trash, cable, gas, and water. These are utilities. Okay. And then current, voltage, resistance, and charge. This is like electrical stuff. Things you can measure as far as electrical stuff goes. As far as that goes. What an oh, what the heck happened there? I didn't want that. Okay. What an electrometer measures. Okay. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, not a reverse rainbow, not even close actually, but I don't feel too bad about that. Yeah. Let me know how you did on this, and let's move on to strands. Try and keep it as tight as possible with my little speech there. All right, Strands, April 6th by Tracy Bennett. Here we go. The feeling is mutual. Okay. Mutual. Okay. I see a Z here. I see click. Click. There's a double E here, which is interesting. Double E. Let's go for click. Okay, click's there. So what's going to end with a double E? Agree? You click, you agree, you mesh. You vibe. What's this? Get along. Okay. Harmonize, harmonize. Okay. You relate, and it looks like you connect. Okay, very good. The feeling is mutual. So all those things you, all those things you do with somebody else, and you get along pretty swimmingly, I suppose. So that's good. Okay, let's move on to our custom connections. Solve for today. It's Lady A38, of course, by our own Lady A. Everything fits over here nicely, so that's good. Okay, and if you're interested in solving this before I solve it, the links for this puzzle and the one I'll be introducing afterwards are in the description. If you'd like to send me a puzzle, just go to the description, all the instructions are there, and email me the link of your completed puzzle, and you'll show up on the channel pretty quickly, okay? Alright, everyone, just had to step away and deal with the dogs before getting to the puzzle here. So, it's Lady A38, created by Lady A. We have Yahoo, Caterpillar, Subway, United, Sprite, Shell, Dell, Twitch, Android, Twitter, Sprint, Hallmark, Hertz, Recycled, Cadbury, and Windows. Alright, so it looks like we have a lot of companies here. And then a couple of things that I don't think are companies. Well, actually, there's just the one. The only non-company thing is Recycled. So, what's so special about Recycled? Is that like the recycled sign, the reduce, reuse, recycle? Like the green thing? It's like a green symbol, I guess, a green logo. What else is green here? Android, I think, has the green alien. Subway, I think, has a green logo. What else is green? I don't know, but I think that's where we're going here. Yellow logos, blue logos, green logos, purple logos. Because I know Caterpillar's yellow, Sprite's green. Okay. I'm not going to worry too much about the order here, although I probably could. Why not? Let's do it. Purple. Twitch is purple. I've used Twitch before. Windows, I thought was multicolored, but maybe it's blue. Yeah, I think it is blue. So that's purple. Cadbury's purple. Yahoo, I think, is purple. What else is purple? Dell's blue. Hertz might be yellow. Twitter. Is Twitter blue? I think it is. Shell's yellow. Subway's green. Dell. Let's just go with what I have here. So Sprite, Recycled, Subway, and Twitter. No, Twitter's not green. Android's green. These are green logos. Yeah, okay. Caterpillar's yellow. Sprint, I think, is yellow. Shell's definitely yellow. Hertz is yellow. Yeah. Okay, so I just need to separate blue and purple. Yahoo is purple. Hallmark might be purple. Twitter's definitely blue. Dell is blue. Windows is blue. Hallmark might be purple. United may be blue. Blue logos? Yes. And then these are purple logos. All right, very good. Well, Lady A, I think I clocked on pretty quickly with Recycled as to what you're going for with this puzzle. So a very well constructed puzzle. I definitely liked it, and there's more to come from you, so we'll look forward to that very soon. Okay, let's move on to our preview of tomorrow's solve, and this one's by me, so I won't be solving it. I'll just be going through it, but it's called Good Luck, and it has the words Atom, Grifter, Panther, Assault, Swindler, Shark, Blue, Bolt, Widow, Hustler, Ranger, Hurricane, Cheat, Arson, Fraud, and Robbery. All right, well, I will go over it tomorrow. You can solve it today, though, and like I said, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Again, if you want to send me a puzzle, all the instructions are in the description. Thank you for watching the video today. If you liked it, leave a like. Definitely helps the channel out and helps the video, go across YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely do so, please. It, more people in here to talk to civilly and to have a good time with. And of course, leave a comment, like a civil comment, talking about the games, talking about things that maybe aren't personal. If leave a comment, and you're under no obligation to answer it. Okay, we're here to have a good time. If you visit just once a day, that's perfect. If you want to come back multiple times and watch the games and discuss things with people, that's completely your prerogative. Okay. All right, I'll see you around today on a different video or back here again tomorrow for this video. Have a great day. Bye for now.